Good evening, everybody. What's good with your with your people, and I hope everybody is having such a beautiful day out here. Because I didn't wake up this morning because unfortunately I could not be able to come out here because of despite the nasty weather, the weather for the past 3 or 4 weeks. All right, but now but as of right now, everything it's clear for now, and hopefully we can get things back to normal pretty soon with that. All right, but anyway, I have something that I wanted to talk to you about. Some things are quite as bad enough to handle these stressful situations. Because let me tell you something. There are some people, who keeps using you. They want to steal your priorities. Okay? So quit allowing them to touch you, because there is just nothing but weakness going on. Okay? And I cannot be happy about that. All right? Because it really upsets me, because people, they don't have no respect for each other. All right? Let me tell you something, because I don't want them to come here, and touching me, because I had to tell them, not to touch me, because because I'm not gonna let some poor girl, asking me, to grab my personal stuff with that. I don't think so. All right. So, because people are just taking weakness for that, because God does not like ugly, because you see, because you know what, because do you know what your weaknesses are? You see, because your weakness is that you have no, because you're too nervous to come here having some miscommunication with your ex. Okay? That's just showing part of weakness here. You see? Because if anybody wants to come here and tell me and say, "Oh no, can I borrow some money off from you?" Heck no. Heck no. Because, you know, I told you know because let me tell you what's gonna happen, you know, in the future. Because anybody comes here, you know, touching me, you know, I would directly tell my parents or to my boss and have them report y'all in. All right, so okay, so I'm trying to, you know, show greatness for what it's best for ourselves. Okay, so always be yourself. Okay, and be better people. All right, so you really need to, you know, quit pleasing other people and say, hey, I did it, you know. But that doesn't mean people aren't going to be coming to your life. And you're the only one let me repeat this again. You're the only one is coming here, you know, dealing with toxicity in your head. Okay? Because no, you know, I don't want other people to come into my life, you know. I hate them, you know. Because, you know, they're not my friend, you know. Because you see what's the problem is, you know, they are using you. Somebody is manipulating you to use you, you know. Because, you know, they've been giving you all these weaknesses for insecurities, you know. You know. And that is a bad sign, you know. Because I don't even have to wait too long, you know, because, you know, because there's nothing you can do about it. You feel me? You know? Because I don't want, because let me tell you something, I don't, you know, cause sometimes because, you know, a lot of people, you know, going through my business that no one has the right to do it. Especially me, because I'm the only one who takes good care of it, whether or not independently, you know. All right. But yeah, because, you know, we want to bring this realness back to where we are, you know. The only thing I can say is this, you know. you know, you really need to start loving yourself first, and God, okay? Because, you know, so you really need to get on the ball here, you know, okay? And that goes for you too, bro. Not even you, sis. You know? All right? And, you know, don't make a huge mistake, okay? Because whether or not, we don't even know what's going on. Okay? So don't get yourself in a bad habit with that. All right? So, because, you know, I know, you know, I'm trying to be nice, you know, because, you know, no one may ever know things like, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not, you know. I'm definitely not the bad guy here, you know. So, yeah. Sometimes because, you know, because even though, because, you know, I had, you know, I am, you know, happily single for the moment, you know, until I found the right person, you know, to come, you know, and no one will destroy me for everything. What we can do is to build this relationship much stronger than it will ever be. All right. So I just wanted to give you the message for this evening. So remember, man, be careful what is going on out here, because we don't know whether or not, you know, there are just too many people out there, you know, they cannot get themselves right, you know. And it's sad, man. Totally sad. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I know it's not dark, you know, it's summer, you know, we just got to take care of ourselves, you know, and, you know, stay active, you know, so just be yourselves. All right. So thank you all very much for spending time out here. You know, I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves, and we will talk about that on the next one. All right. Take care, and I will see y'all next time. God bless.